Madness, and today we're doing the sign of fire. We're in Leo season, so I figured we'd just come out of a Leo moon. So fire was the next one off the rank. Pulled cards for Earth yesterday. So what I got is interesting. First card I pulled off the rank is that you may be a high priestess. You may have several placements in your chart that have fire related, specifically Aries and Sagittarius in your chart, and you may have Leo in your chart somewhere as well. This can make you to be a very fiery person, and you may have a long fuse, or sometimes you have a short fuse, depending how well you are or how sick you are, and you may just fly off at the handle very quickly. You need to go and meditate. The wisdom card, the High Priestess, talks about having to go for meditation walks, finding practices to calm the mind, because the mind affects the body. Maybe you're researching things on how to control if you're sick and you've got fever, and that makes you go off and see things that are future events. You may be trying to find ways to calm all that down. The mind affects the body, unfortunately. The mind requires stillness, and the body requires movement. So pick something that makes you move that does both, like swimming, because you're moving, but it's quiet and it's still. The High Priestess is number 2 in the zodiac. The opposite of the High Priestess would be the Hierophant in the deck. So I have to research it because I've got a different card to the name's different in this book. This deck is the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Waterher, US Gates. So it's different. I've had to write on the card so I know what I'm reading for. So it's saying here, knowledge, education, and enlightenment. You may be studying the spiritual realms. You may be studying spirituality online or researching it in a book. It says wisdom is gained from education, translating book learning into understanding, a teacher who will share with you what you are seeking, using wisdom to transform a difficult situation for the better. You may need to go and consult another medium, a psychic medium that may have an Aries placement in their chart to figure out how to calm down what you do. The card I pulled that's crossing is the Chariot. The Chariot card talks about desire, and the Chariot is all about moving that chariot between light and dark. So you've got positive and negative courses. One's going one direction, the other one's going the other direction. In the original deck I've got, which had a dragonfly, two dragonflies pulling this chariot, and so the path is to try and steer it down the middle between not going to the light and not going to the dark, being in the middle, and not being judgmental about either which way that you decide to go. Desire is 7. It's Tristan and Isolde. It's the love story about Tristan and Isolde, a fated union. Movement, transition. Tristan pledged his loyalty to King Mark of Cornwall, who loved and cared for Tristan as his own son. Though irreversible twist of fate, and despite devotion to Mark, Tristan fell helplessly in love with Mark's bride, Isolde, and she met with him, and she was with him. So you may have a triangulated situation with a fire sign that's involved with somebody else. They're still married, and they may want to have an extramarital affair with you. They're being pulled by desire, movement, transitions that will go smoothly if they are meant to be. And you've got here the Chameleon. Chameleon is representative of fire and passion. It's the fire quality to get things started, to light a fire under you, to move, to transition and move out of your way, to get out of stagnancy, and hermiting is what it's recommending. In the past, you've had the 10 of staves. That talks about having too many burdens, suffering from burnout, overloading the system because you're working more than what you're playing, no balance, overworking, and burnout. That's the 10 of staves. You can't do everything, you need help. 9 of cups in the recent past is to do with being happy in your own company. It's the happiest card of the zodiac. It might be talking about hospitality. You may have worked in hospitality in the past, or you'd like to hold like a big celebration for a birthday party. You may have just celebrated a birthday because it's birthday season for Leo. But it's the happiest card on the deck. Nine of Cups is in this little deck. It's got a different meaning. It may have different meaning to the other deck. It's saying granting of wishes, sensuality, joyful sensuality, reunion with a loved one. Some consider this card to be the wish card. A wish would be granted that appears in tarot reading. Then you've got here the fortune card. This is the Wheel of Fortune. I look at this like a driving car. You may be wanting to buy or purchase a new car with a fire sign, and it may be in one calendar year before you get it, or you're now shifting out of one hermit phase, which is what winter's like. We all hermit in winter because it's too cold to do anything. It's too wet to go anywhere, and you just want to stay home and be near the fire. The fortune card represents the citron. The citron card brings good luck. It brings abundance. And I had to make sure that that's what it was talking about. It's saying a lump of money you're going to come into. In the future, you've got Ace of Coins. That's a great lump sum of money. Big bag of gold. It can also talk about a new job. It can represent a new job, a new beginning by this time next year. So this time in 1 year's time, 1 calendar year's time, it's reinstating this, you will come into a lump sum of money, which you might be able to purchase a home with. Or you may want to purchase it with a partner because they may have come into some money. You may join forces and buy a property together. That's what the Ace of Coins is. It's representing a winter, which is this. We're still in winter right now. I'm just going to read what else it says here. Dione and Zeus. Fertility growth. A new phase with good fortune, attainment of material goals, and contentment in personal life. Then you've got the Death card. This is actually where you're going through a transformation right now. You may have gone through a dark night of the soul. You may have recently suffered a loss. There's death around you. You've had maybe several people die that were close to you in the last 6 months. And you're still grieving and being affected by it. Grief can take anywhere from 7 months to 2 years before you start to come out of that dark night of the soul. This is actually technical. This is not from my mouth. This is actually from a doctor's website. It usually takes like 6 months to 2 years before you start to heal. And grief is processed differently by different people. There's usually 7 stages of grief, and the first one is anger. It goes from anger to despair to sadness, and then healing. You may not sleep at night, as we've got here. The Knight of Swords, which is she could sleep, but she's worrying all the time. She's got all these nightmares and panic attacks, and because she's grieving the loss of people, or she's worried about the future of people. This is what I'm trying to learn to do. Eckhart Tolle wrote a book to be in the now. It's called to not live in the past. Don't dwell on the past because that can't be changed. Don't be scared of the future because the future's not being written. You have to live in the present. Be present with people. Do things that are meditative, like walking, reading, studying. Walking, reading, studying, driving, because your focus is on the road. So it's a meditational thing. And only try not to think and wander off and daydream like I used to do. Sometimes I used to get home and I didn't know how I got there because I was thinking the whole time that I was driving. That's a dangerous thing to do. So it's saying try to be present and deep breaths when you're scared and you're going to go somewhere you don't really know. If you've got social anxiety like me, I hate leaving the house, and when I go out, I'm scared of where I am because I feel like people are following me. This one weirdo today was following me. I can swear it. Every aisle I went down, he was in that same aisle. He'd make a point of going down the aisle I was in. I thought, you're crazy, you're weird, you creep me out. So I got out of there, and then I went to get some pink rosé, and he's trying to make a conversation with me, and I'm like, mate, you've got a wife. Don't hit on me. I'm not interested. I was as soon as I got out of there, I waited for him to walk in front of me and watched him go away so that he wouldn't know where I was going, because I was creeped out by him. And so when you're scared of what's coming, you will have visions in your sleep. That's usually what I do, I astral travel. So I've got howlite. Apparently that's meant to help with bad dreams or insomnia. Burning a purple candle with insomnia written on it can also, for an hour a day, can focus on getting rid of that. And yeah, and then we've got the Eight of Coins. So the Eight of Coins, to me, talks about being an apprentice somewhere, working on a job site where you will, the newbie, the apprentice, working very hard, very diligently. This is your hopes and fears. Your hopes are to be in some type of an apprenticeship or a job where you learn on the job, like a traineeship, which is what I did when I did community nursing back when I was 17. So it was like retail services, 2 days a week at TAFE, and the rest I was on the job and learning on the job. And that was a really good way to learn. I find it's easier to do hands-on plus study than to try and just do study and then go off and do it. It doesn't work like that. You need to have practice. So that's to do with working very hard, hoping to work very hard in a new position. So if you're looking for work, it's a very lucky time for you. Now we've got here Princess of Staves. The wand is, let's just say this person that you're interested in, if you've got fire in your chart, and they are definitely an Aries, because the Magician, I called it Magician card, which is the rock stars of the zodiac. They are on stage, they love the limelight, they're very attractive, they're very, what's the word when you've got a really nice voice? Seduction through their speech. Something about their voice draws you in. It makes you attracted to them. Either it's an accent that they have, it's just the tone of the way they talk is seductive. You love the sound of their voice. They may sing, like I said, they may be a rock star on stage, but they are magical, and they can attract and manifest whatever they want. So this person is interested in you and wants to manifest something for you, but you may be put your head in the books and maybe just trying to get through what you're going through. If you've recently lost people, grieving, you're not really looking for love because you're too busy grieving. So I backed it up the Fortune card, Wheel of Fortune, with another deck called the Enchanted Map by Colleen Baron Reid. And what I pulled on that as a guidance card was, what's crowning me was the Wishing Well. The Wishing Well. And then I pulled another card on the Eight of Coins, and what I pulled up was a guidance card. So it's come up twice now, which is it's mirroring, both decks are mirroring each other. Confirmation that you will be doing education. So 48 is Wishing Well. I'm going to read out of this book. I want to study something, but I just don't know what I want to do. I've done a lot of study. I'm kind of not in the right headspace. I don't have the focus right now because I'm having issues with my psychic ability, and my mental health is not good because I'm not sleeping. So for me to go do study, it has to be something simple, like a little computer course or something where I'm learning how to use computers for a work situation. So it says here, desire is the most important impulse for creating life, which is the Wishing Well. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing the moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is the aha moment. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate. The Wishing Well also warns about, if you don't want children at this time, be very careful to wear protection, because this Aries is very sexually attracted to you and they find you fascinating and they are wanting to do things with you. Yeah, it's PG. We can't talk about it here. They want to seduce you. Is what it's saying. So if you don't want kids, make sure you have contraception. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trusting spirit, prepare to be amazed. Yeah, so maybe if you live by a body of water, because she looks like she's sitting near the ocean, there's a stalk there. Find a body of water, whether it be a river, a lake, a fountain, like a fountain in a park, and put your wish out there because you'll attract it. Because money is payment for your wish. Like attracts like. So we've got education is 35. And when you're grieving, you don't feel like eating. That's a normal response because you're sad. And if you're sad, you're not going to be hungry. Because your stomach's all churned up because of your emotions. You've got to remember the vagus gland runs inside the belly. It's called the third brain. And it runs right through it. I was watching this on YouTube from a psychologist. It runs from your mouth right down into your stomach. That's the vagus nerve. And so eating is like a form of comfort, is what she said. This was from Kate Morton. She does psychology things, blogs, and she said that's why kids look like they're so happy, because when they have the milk, it's settling down their stomach if they're upset, and they're looking at you and they feel comforted by that. So 35. Education. So you need to go to a body of water. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Yeah. So it's talking about research. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school. Ask a person who could be a spiritual teacher, like doing online courses like I've been doing, or study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school and you must learn by experience. They say life is a school. Now is a time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all, I don't know yet. Yeah, and sometimes this knowledge can be an inner knowing that comes from the spirit world. Your guides, your ancestors, loved ones that have passed over will tell you what to do. I had a dream about a hat, which I used to wear when I was, I think, 4. We went to a circus when I was only 4. My auntie had a blue hat and I had a pink sun hat, and we all went to the circus with my nana and my mum, and we were watching the circus, and it was the biggest thing since Ben-Hur. I'd never seen anything like it, all the animals. And that hat was pink. I loved pink when I was a little girl, and I loved purple. So what she was trying to tell me was that I'm sick, I need to get tested. She was showing me, it's like she dropped it out of the sky. I was in a field with nothing but grass around me. I don't know where I was. I was in between worlds. This hat fell out of the sky, so I knew that it was from her. And the pink hat represents knowledge, or becoming ahead of something, or a pioneer of something. It's a field of knowledge, a new field I'm going to go study. And she showed me to go into the medicine cabinet and get the COVID test that I got from the nursing home where she used to be before she died. And she said, test yourself to make sure you're not sick. And the line came up as one line, and it was pink. So she's trying to tell me that I was safe, that not to worry, that I was going to be safe. And then I woke up out of this deep sweat, fever, temperatures, and I was like, wow. She'd made contact with me when I was very sick. And I didn't want to give it to anyone else. I didn't want to give it to my kids. I didn't want my mum to come over because I didn't want her to get sick. So I wanted to do the test before she came over with some food because I was really ill. And then I almost I let the pot boil over because I was exhausted. I'd fallen asleep and I'd left the chicken on, so the smoke alarm went off. So thank God we've got nice neighbours that came and knocked on my door, and then I turned it off and threw the pan in the thing. said thank you to them, and clearly just had the new smoke alarms put in. So it was like they knew. It's like someone upstairs was putting it in there. Pretty much would have saved my life from smoke inhalation I could have had. It wasn't there for long. It would have been possibly 5 to 10 minutes. But because it's a brand new smoke alarm, it went off like a rocket. It was lucky. It was very, very lucky. And I was so happy that they came to see if I was okay. Because the guy that lives downstairs, he turns off the smoke alarm once he knows that there's no fire. He can then turn it off from his area downstairs. So thanks to him. Thanks, James. I appreciate that very much. He must have known something because he was coming up the stairs straight away. He's got a very good sense of smell, and he must have sensed something. That's all I have for you today. That's full fire. Please like and share my page. That